Hello. Welcome back to my loyals, new subscribers, and the visitors. So, I'm annoyed. Like, just to keep it 1,000 with you, I'm annoyed. And the reason why I'm annoyed is because everywhere that I look on social media, every conversation that I have with people regarding this situation that's going on right now with George Floyd and the riots and the looting and things like that, it just lets me know that a lot of black people are very much brainwashed. A lot of black people really, they really not in tune for what's really happening right now. You know, I don't understand why anytime an officer, a white officer kills a black man, people want to channel the conversation of black on black crime. And what about black on black crime? And we can't fight the white man when we keep fighting each other. What does one have to do with the other? That's my question. What does one have to do with the other? And if we want to talk about black on black crime, that's a figment of your imagination, okay? The only time I will ever subscribe to black on black crime is when I see equal headlines, equal articles talking about white on white crime, Asian on Asian crime, Hispanic on Hispanic crime. If we're only going to pinpoint and magnify crimes amongst black communities, then I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, and I don't subscribe to it. It's only ignorant niggas who think that they're actually progressive niggas who bring up black on black crime when we talking about a white officer killing a man in broad daylight for no reason at all. For no reason at all. Okay? Do we not understand that this is an officer? Do we not understand that officers actually take an oath to protect and serve the community that they're working in? Do we not understand that officers go through training to de-escalate situations? Do we not understand that? So the two are not equal, and there is no reason for black on black crime to be the topic of conversation today, bitch. We're not talking about that. We talking about excessive force that ended up killing a man. That's what we talking about. While you niggas is sitting over here talking about black on black crime and we need to start in our community when we how we gonna combat this and how we gonna combat that. You know why we not gonna combat anything? Is because we don't have laser focus. That's why. And for whatever reason, in the black community, we always find a reason to blame us. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. And what I find to be even more asinine is this conversation about the looters and the rioters and how, oh my God, they're making us look bad, and they're acting like animals and barbarians. What I think was animalistic was a man putting his knee, digging his knee in another man's neck, killing him. That's pretty animalistic to me. I don't think buildings being burned and I don't think people looting is really animalistic. I think that it's unnecessary. I think that it's definitely bad behavior. But if we want to talk about animalistic, if we want to talk about barbarians, let's talk about the officer that was looking in the camera while people were saying, you're hurting him, you're killing him, he can't breathe. And we could see that he was physically kneeing deeper and deeper into this man's neck. But you worrying about some people taking some shit out of Target. That's what you worrying about. You're not worrying about a life that was lost, right? I don't think you niggas understand. A life was lost. There is no part two. There is no coming back. See, the fires are going to eventually cease. The Target is going to eventually be repaired, rebuilt, restocked. But this man's life will never come back. And that's what y'all focused on, and you think that that's an embarrassment? I haven't seen one white person come out and say, what these white officers are doing is embarrassing my community. I haven't seen that, but I steadily see black faces coming out talking about how we embarrassing each other, and what about black on black crime, and da 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 da. What about it? That's my response. What about it? If we fix black on black crime, how is that going to play into this situation, this isolated situation? It's not. It's not. And all of it just doesn't make sense to me. Even if you're talking about the cops that were fired, why were they fired if they didn't do anything wrong? That's my question. If they didn't do anything wrong, why are they not still on the force? I don't want officers to be fired and not convicted, because it doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. If I've never heard of people getting fired for not breaking any rules. Like, I just don't understand. But I'm really sick and tired of black people constantly making issues that started outside of the community's fault. The looting, the fires is a reaction to something. It's a reaction. People didn't wake up in Minneapolis and just start looting and setting shit on fire. They're reacting to something. And like I said, hey, is it bad behavior? Is it unnecessary? But does it equate to the death of George Floyd? Not by a long shot. It doesn't. So, I just felt like I had to make this video, because it's like, my nigga, you not about to sit up here and say that you represent me and you talking this bullshit. So as long as I have a platform, I'm gonna come out here and say what I gotta say. Like I said, you ain't gotta agree with me. I'ma still say what I gotta say at the end of the day. So anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.